On June 8, 1936, the Indian State Broadcasting Service was renamed All India Radio. Radio broadcasting in India began in the 1920s with the first program broadcast by the Radio Club of Mumbai in 1923. In 1927, broadcasting services were established from two privately owned transmitters in Mumbai and Kolkata. The government took control of these transmitters in 1930, operating them under the name Indian Broadcasting Service. In 1936, the name was changed to All India Radio, and in 1957, it came to be known as Akashvani. At the time of independence, India had 9 radio stations. However, after the partition of India, 3 of these stations were transferred to Pakistan. At that time, radio reached only 11% of India's population. Today, radio reaches 99% of the population, covering 99.18% of India through 262 radio stations. Akashvani broadcasts in over 25 languages across more than 100 countries. Its news department airs 647 news bulletins in various languages daily. On June 8, 1948, Air India launched its first international flight connecting India and Britain. The plane, named Malabar Princess, traveled approximately 5,000 kilometers with stops in Cairo and Geneva before reaching London on June 10. There were 35 passengers on board, including J.R.D. Tata and Nawab Amir Ali Khan of Jamnagar. The Malabar Princess was a 40-seater Lockheed L749 and the captain was K.R. Gustar. Passengers were charged Rs 1,720 for the journey from India to London. Originally known as Tata Airlines, the airline operated domestic flights across India before the country's independence. J.R.D. Tata owned Tata Airlines and the Government of India purchased a 49% stake, subsequently renaming it Air India. This inaugural international flight generated significant excitement, prompting Air India to recruit new staff and open offices in Geneva, Cairo and London. On June 8, 2000, 2 bomb blasts occurred at St. Anne's Church in the Kalaburgi district of Karnataka. This incident was part of a series of blasts targeting churches across the country, leading to the term serial church blasts. Following the initial explosion in Karnataka, churches in Andhra Pradesh and Goa also experienced bombings. An organization named Deendar Anjuman claimed responsibility for these attacks. Approximately a month later, on July 9, a significant accident befell members of this organization. As they were returning from bombing a church in Jagjeevan Ramnagar, the bombs kept in their van exploded, killing 3 terrorists on the spot. The rough road they were traveling on is believed to have triggered the explosion. Subsequently, 23 individuals were convicted in connection with these attacks. In 2014, the Karnataka High Court commuted the death sentences of 7 convicts to life imprisonment.
शिक्षा देश का गौरव है और आरकेडीएफ यूनिवर्सिटी शिक्षा का उद्यम है। आरकेडीएफ में सवारे अपना भविष्य। पीएचडी एमफिल करे अपने पसंदीदा विषय में। सर्टिफिकेट डिप्लोमा के 74 कोर्सेज। आरकेडीएफ यूनिवर्सिटी। आरकेडीएफ में सवारे अपना भविष्य। पीएचडी एमफिल करे अपने पसंदीदा विषय में। सर्टिफिकेट डिप्लोमा के 74 कोर्सेज केवल आरकेडीएफ यूनिवर्सिटी में। आरकेडीएफ यूनिवर्सिटी। आरकेडीएफ में सवारे अपना भविष्य। सर्टिफिकेट डिप्लोमा के 74 कोर्सेज केवल आरकेडीएफ यूनिवर्सिटी में। आरकेडीएफ यूनिवर्सिटी। आरकेडीएफ यूनिवर्सिटी में एडमिशंस ओपन। आरकेडीएफ यूनिवर्सिटी भविष्य को लेकर परेशान है? आरकेडीएफ यूनिवर्सिटी है इसका हल। पीएचडी एमफिल किसी भी विषय में। डिप्लोमा के अनेक अवसर है आरकेडीएफ यूनिवर्सिटी में। एडमिशंस ओपन। आरकेडीएफ यूनिवर्सिटी। एजुकेशन ग्लोरिफाइज नेशन।
Sir Tim Berners-Lee was born on June 8, 1955 and is renowned for inventing the World Wide Web, or WWW. Often referred to as the father of the internet, he published a seminal paper titled Information Management, a proposal, in which he combined hypertext with the internet to create a system for global information exchange and distribution, which he named the World Wide Web. Berners-Lee also developed the first web browser and editor. On December 20, 1990, he launched the world's first website on a Next computer. This site provided details on server setup and explained how to access data shared on the website. This website went live on August 6, 1991 and is still active today under the URL info.cern.ch. Created for the European Organization for Nuclear Research, this first website offers information about the World Wide Web, instructions for using a browser, setting up a web server, and starting one's own website. World Ocean Day is celebrated annually on June 8 to raise awareness about the importance of oceans and the conservation of marine resources. It was first proposed on June 8, 1992 at the Global Forum in Rio de Janeiro. However, it was not until 2008 that the United Nations General Assembly officially designated June 8 as World Ocean Day. The first celebration under this designation took place in 2009 with the theme Our Ocean, Our Responsibility. There are 5 oceans in the world: the Pacific Ocean, the Atlantic Ocean, the Indian Ocean, the Southern Ocean, and the Arctic Ocean. The day aims to highlight crucial issues such as biodiversity, food security, ecological balance, climate change, and the overuse of marine resources. It seeks to raise global awareness about the challenges facing the oceans and emphasizes the need to protect them. Additionally, it promotes sustainable practices that minimize harm to ocean resources.